Alright, working on Leonard's 68 Charger right now. I gotta pull the window regulator out of the quarter window. So a lot of people have a hard time pulling window regulators out, putting them in. It's really not that bad. You know, once you figure out how to do it, you know, a lot of people say you need to put the window regulators in before you put the quarter panel on. You don't have to. It's not hard at all, really. So, and you actually do it really quick. So I'll show you how to pull it off and put it back in to make life a lot simpler. So, because when first time I was working on a Charger and I had to do this, there wasn't any videos to show how to pull the thing out and put it in, so I struggled with it for a minute. So, at least this way, maybe it'll help a few people out. So, alright, the pulling out process, pretty simple. Take all your nuts and bolts off. Usually you can start with this first, and then you can move on to these, and then you can get, pretty much you want to remove all the hardware that holds the window regulator on. Probably do the regulator itself last, you know, or the regulator itself. Well, there's 3 bolts. There's 2, and this one here will actually hold the whole setup onto the window frame. But take everything off. It doesn't matter how you do it or which way you do it, you got to remove it anyway. So there's not really any process on doing that. And I've already got everything finger loose, so I can just go ahead and start removing that. So I'll go ahead and set this right here. Alright, I'm going to just remove these guys. You got the one nut back here you're going to have to get rid of or remove. It's attached to this panel here. It's finger loose, but I think it was socket. Alright, that's one. Go ahead and remove these guys. That's a jet flying over. Air Force Base is in town, but instead of flying around the city, they fly right through it, which it's cool, but you know, sometimes it's annoying, like you're watching a movie or trying to listen to something, but it's not too bad. Plus, it's kind of cool. They seem to always fly over though, right when I'm on the phone or doing something. Try and make this quick. Like that, just start removing the stuff. Go ahead and get this guy loose so I can just slide that out. When you pull this out, go ahead and pull the roller out with it so you don't drop it and break it. These things are pretty fragile, unless you get a new one. Pull this one out. So we just have this guy. Pull that off. And then, so that's loose. Okay, so while the regulator is still attached, I'll pull this whole rod out because it's on rollers. If you look in there, there's two rollers that it slides on. So I just push it back a little bit to get it away from the regulator and just roll it out. So, out. Alright, go ahead and pull your wheels off, or your rollers. This one up a little bit. There we go. Second one. Alright, now the radiator's all kind of floppy loose in there. Now let's go ahead and remove these. Now on the regulator, it's attached in 2 spots. One is fixed, you can't remove it, it's riveted. The second one is a roller. So just go ahead and rotate the regulator to where you can get it to where it'll pop out of its provided opening for it to come out of. So there it goes. Alright. So then I'll go ahead and just start pulling the aluminum part of the bracket out first. Make sure you watch out for your headliner too. Go ahead and swing. Oh, can't see very well. There. I'll go ahead and see the swing, the swing arm. Go ahead and get that swung out. There it goes. All right. So then all you have left is this. And it's out. And when you put it in, kind of same process. I'll start with the fattest end of it first. Put it right in the corner. There, falls in. Drop that in. Get the swing arm in there. And I can get the regulator in. Boom, in. Alright. Now, let me go ahead. You need to get that blue roller back onto its track, and it is it's not the top one, it's the one down from that. So you'll note on the front side of the regulator there's 3 slides, there's 3 slotted holes. Each one of those is for a roller. The blue one goes in the middle one. So we'll just rotate this so that way I can push it back in its slot. Alright, now it's back in its slot. We'll go ahead and bolt the regulator back on. Another jet. Alright. See how the regulator's in there all sloppy? Well, you do have the roller is in its groove. So now what we'll do is we'll take our rollers that we have that attach to that long guide. We'll put those on. It doesn't matter which way they go, upside down, right side up. It doesn't matter. It's just it doesn't matter which way. So put that in its groove, like so. Go ahead and get this, slide this guy up here so I can put that one in there. Alright. So now both my rollers are on. Take my guide. We're going to slide that down in on there, and we're just going to basically push this through the rollers because there's 2 mini rollers attached to the big roller on the frame of it. So we're just going to basically push this through them, both of them. You'll have to push the regulator outward a little bit towards the quarter panel so you can get it in there. So it went through one. And 2. Now as you push it all the way down, put this guy back in its hole right there. It went in its hole. Alright. So let's go ahead and put one nut right there. ahead and put this one channel back in. Slide it onto its roller. Get it in its holes. Alright, grab the nuts. Now, we're going to go ahead and, for that last individual roller, the guide. I don't know what the proper name for all this stuff is, I'm just calling it whatever. But I just know how to get it done. So, put this last one in. Alright, roll that on there. Now we're just going to stick this guy through the top and push it on the roller. And we're going to hit our holes. Just like that. When you're putting it back together, pay attention to where you should be able to see where the nuts and bolts used to sit. So try and put them back in those same spots. Alright. Again, another tip. Alright. This bracket here, see this little triangle-ish type thing? That's going to go facing forward to the car. So we're going to put it up in there. We want to get this hole lined up on that stud first. So put that guy in there. Put that on. Leave everything loose too. They won't fly all freaking day until I do something like this. Last nut or the last bolt, and whole thing's in. Pretty simple. Yeah, let's see, where is my, I had a window crank in here. Well, anyways, but the whole regulator's in, and if it comes in and out really easy. It's not like, you know, if you're struggling with it, you're just not getting the technique down. So I just thought I'd show that real quick to at least help a few guys out. See ya.